am Willie Diefenbach-Jones out of Houston. Do you find yourself struggling to make New Year's resolutions? Do you find yourself, when you look at what your past New Year's resolutions were, you've never kept them, and you're thinking, I'm going to beat myself up. Oh my gosh. Well, I want to suggest today a different way to think about this. And let's not talk about resolutions. Throw that word out, because it's a word that I find that people think I quit. I don't have to do this because I've never done it. So change the word to what are your intentions? And I encourage you to simplify it. Instead of saying lose 50 pounds, we're going to change your language. And some of the most common ones are exercise more. Well, what in the world does that mean? Lose 50 pounds. Well, yeah, it's very concrete, but the problem is if you don't get started, it's hard. So I'm going to give you 10 suggestions today of things to think about as you make your New Year's intentions. Number 1, cook something new every week. And this is something my son and I love. We love to try new recipes and new combinations. Now let me just say one thing. Don't ever ask me for my recipe because I don't know. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of something else. And boom, comes out. Sometimes not so much. Number 2, read more books, whether it's fiction or business books. Of course, I'm much more of a business and autobiography book or biography than I am fiction. But when you read these books, take what you've learned and implement it. Go try it. Because the purpose is not to go read. I see some people post, oh, I read 100 books last year. I read 50 books last year. Now, if that's you, I'm not picking on you. But my suggestion on your books is, what did you learn that you could implement? Because what are you reading for if you don't use what you've learned? Number 3, drink less alcohol. There's going to be several benefits. First, it's better for you. And then second of all, you're going to save money. But when I say drink less alcohol, let's be a little bit more specific. If you go out on Saturday night with your friends and you each have 2 glasses of wine, why don't you try 1 glass of wine? Or maybe do a spritzer. And so you have the half amount of the wine and you can have 2. But just think about, how can I cut back? If you drink 4 days a week, can you cut it down to 2? Can you cut it down to 1? Maybe even have alcohol-free January. I know so many people that do that. Just think of the benefits. Number 3. Or number 4, I should say, is eat more vegetables. Now I love to stir fry vegetables, but I also bought an air fryer last year, which I absolutely love. And one of the things I do is I cook vegetables in that air fryer, and then I have them in the refrigerator so I can just quickly heat them up. And I'll do things like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, and I get it all cooked, and then when I want to eat a little snack, I can just pop it in the air fryer and eat it. It is perfect, and that air fryer is just an amazing, amazing tool. Number 5 is take the stairs. Whenever you can, take the stairs. Because let me tell you, it's just a little burst of exercise, and if you're like me, I like to go as fast as I can. Let me see how fast I can go up this flight of steps. You get to the top, you might be winded, but that's okay. You've burned a little bit of calories, and you've worked your heart a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Number 6, this is one of my favorites, is meal prep. Meal prep has completely changed how I live, because what happens is we meal prep typically on Sundays, sometimes Saturdays, but typically Sunday. And when we have food in the refrigerator that we can eat for the week, it helps me so much, because it's not then I wake up or in the evening, oh my gosh, we have nothing to eat. Well, let's just order a pizza. If I have stuff in the refrigerator I can go get and heat up, it makes my life so much easier. Now, with my air fryer, I can cook pretty quickly. And so that's another thing I like to do. But let me say, I love to cook. If you don't love to cook, look for some simple recipes and move forward from there. The next one is hydrate. And there's always a question, how much water should I drink? Well, my suggestion to you is, I'm not a dietitian and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you how much to drink. But water really changes how you feel. I find in the morning, I typically drink 16 to 20 glasses of water. No, not glasses. Ounces of water before I even get up, or not get up, but go out and do things. And this water just makes me feel refreshed and enhanced. And I think I'm dehydrated in the morning, and that changes how I feel. But you don't have to drink 16 to 20. If you don't drink any water in the morning, just try drinking 2 ounces. Whatever. Make it so that you start to drink water. The next one is walk daily. And I love to walk because it's a great time to clear my mind and think about things. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to readings or stories or any of that. I walk to clear my mind. and it just helps so much. Now it helps that I have 3 dogs that if I don't walk them, they got too much energy. But even if you don't have dogs, just go out and enjoy your neighborhood or the park or wherever you're going to walk. I will tell you, walking is going to change your life, and it's something most of us can really do. And so then the last one is sanitize your phone weekly. And you may say, what? That's the funniest intention ever. Well, let me tell you, your phone probably has more germs than a toilet seat. Ew, doesn't that make you kind of sick and creepy? Well, it did me when I learned that. But you can buy disinfectant wipes and find the kind that have no bleach and clean your phone, because you don't want to be, when we're in this germ environment where everybody's washing their hands 5,000 times, you don't want to have a germy, dirty phone. So I encourage you to do that. And my last thing, and this is my giveaway to you, and that is make a difference in the lives of others. And if you would like to send a free card, and this is a real card that goes through the mail, I will give you a free card. I will pay for the card and for postage, and you can ship it to anybody all over the world. And all you have to do is private message me. Now just think about, as you make your New Year's intentions of what you're going to do, how if part of what you do is change the lives of others and you do it every day. You're going to make a huge, huge difference. I appreciate you. Have a great day. And oh, remember, you don't have to start your New Year's intentions on January 1st. If you're already, today's January 2nd, you say, oh my gosh, I already screwed up. That's no big deal. Start it on Monday. I actually was just reading an article today that most people, when they make resolutions and start on January 1st, it doesn't work because you still got food in the house, you got holiday celebrations. When you start it on Monday, when people are going back to work or whatever they do, it makes a huge difference. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.